Did you know that a single bolt of lightning has enough energy in it to cook 100,000 pieces of toast? Huh. Let's see it for ourselves. Stop. Ow! Hey! Welcome to SMOSH LAB!
This episode is brought to you by NHTSA, reminding us to drive sober or get pulled over.
What's up, guys? Welcome to SMOSH LAB. We're here, we're doing fun stuff. With me to go over some more physics phenomena, Derek from Veritasium. Woo! Yeah! I love the double high fives. I love it. I live for it. Derek, welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. I believe we're doing some more physics stuff today.
We are, and of course everyone knows that we live in a gravitational field.
Of course, I know that.
That's no mystery to anyone. Yeah. And so, of course, something that objects do in gravitational fields is
they play sports.
Close.
Okay, yeah, no.
When you let go of an object in a gravitational field, it
falls.
Exactly.
Yes.
But even, like, can we be more specific about how it falls?
Downward?
Downward is good.
Just get on up there. Yeah,
I just wanted to do the classic demo. This was done by Galileo like 400 years ago.
Yeah, it's great. Galileo was just playing hoops with some friends and was just like, wait, what if I climb this tree and drop it?
The story is that he went up the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
Look, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
The story is that he went up the Leaning Tower of Pisa and he dropped off the side two objects that have different mass.
Like he had probably like a watermelon and an apple.
Yeah, or like
probably not those things.
I feel like it was probably cannonballs. That's the kind of stuff they had lying around back then.
Just cannonballs everywhere.
Yeah, you know, a small cannonball.
What are we gonna do with all these cannonballs?
Big
Galileo's
cannonball.
like, I got an idea.
So Galileo went to the top of the Tower of Pisa. I don't know if it was leaning at that stage.
Mamma mia!
It might have been okay.
Either way, it was tall. So he goes up there and he hoists these two objects and he's gonna let them go. But before he does, he says, which one's gonna hit the ground first? The heavier one or the lighter one?
My hypothesis would be the heavier one.
For real?
Well, it has more mass, so you would think that
it would be pulled towards the Earth more. I mean,
Yes.
that's kind of clear. Let's try it out. What do you think is heavier here, the tennis ball or the basketball?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the basketball on this.
Basketball is
It's
heavier.
definitely heavier.
Okay. You know the answer.
Okay,
Are we
great,
allowed
yeah.
to have a ringer come in here? I don't know if this
got
is
it
permitted.
here. Say what you think.
They're gonna hit at the same time
Why are they hitting at the same time?
because gravity is the same speed no matter what.
Okay, now this is a really interesting point, right? Because you're saying gravity is the same speed.
Or what is it? There's a term for it.
Momentum, inertia,
We are really trying.
The speed of.
speed of light.
Starts with an A.
Amazon.
Oh God. Did you just want me to put you out of your misery?
Yeah.
speed of
Kill
atoms.
me.
So, so the thing that we need to be talking about is acceleration.
Acceleration.
The speed of acceleration is like
Experience
9.8
acceleration.
something.
Okay, it's not just-
9.8 something. Is that actually true?
9.8 is a good number.
It is a good number.
It is a good number. But let me say this. Okay, so speed is something you can see. If something's moving slowly, you can see that. If something's moving really fast, you can see that. Now, if something is accelerating, its speed is changing, but it's hard to see. When I let go of this object, you don't really see that it's speeding up, right? You see that it's moving, but you don't see that it's moving faster with each passing second.
Yeah.
And that's where that number 9.8 comes in. What it says is that every second, it is going faster by 9.8 meters per second. So let's drop these two objects and see if they do in fact land at the same time. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah, it's the same speed. It's the same.
Now again, he's saying it's the same speed,
Or
which
it's
means it's the same.
Acceleration?
Right.
Okay.
So they're speeding up together. But like, my point is they're never going the same speed as they were the instant before. Like they're always speeding
They're
up.
always going faster.
Yeah. This is the way everything behaves on our surface except for some objects.
Okay, so some things that just defy logic.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought the first time I ever did this experiment with a Slinky.
All right.
So if you dangle a Slinky freely under its own weight, now my question is, if I let it go, how is it gonna fall?
Because you've set it up that this is going to fall strangely, I'm going to guess that this is going to stay perfectly still and that the top will fall and hit here.
You know, when I first did this, I thought what would happen was it would stay stretched out like it is, and it would just fall all in one piece, you know, towards it, like just basically exactly like it is right now, but just move towards the ground, speeding up all the time with that normal acceleration due to gravity. That's what my intuition told me.
If I would just guess without any previous knowledge or bias, I would assume that it would not stay stretched out, that it would just kind of like jump, like fall, but kind of compress a little bit as it
it's
fell.
falling.
Yeah.
That to me makes a lot of sense. These are some ideas you might want to consider as you watch this before you see what happens. In 3, 2, 1.
Very quick, but I definitely saw it. I kept my eyes on the butt of the Slinky, and it stayed perfectly in place for about a second or half a second.
Yeah, it normally takes for a standard Slinky, you know, third of a second.
Yeah.
Is usually about how long it takes to collapse. And it just blew my mind. Like, how is it possible? Gravity is acting on everything all the time. So when I let go, how does the bottom not start falling? Because it should be accelerating down, right? That's what we learned.
Yeah, and gravity is not affecting it at all, the bottom part.
Yeah, I mean, you think that it should be accelerating down. It should be falling. Why isn't it falling?
It's not fair. It's not following the rules. These
Right.
are the rules. Follow the rules, bottom of the Slinky.
The first rule of
Slinky.
is you do not talk about
Slinky. What are you doing? Gosh, such a rebel. Love him. Okay, so wait, what is happening here?
Well, before I explain it to you, why don't we take this a little bigger? Let's take this outside.
Let's do it. Let's go. We are now outside.
Well observed.
Yes.
I want to do things bigger than we did it inside and
Okay.
see if we can get some new objects to work. So, can you help me load all of this stuff into the scissor lift?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Olivia, you grab
we're
the
going
heaviest
up.
thing. Okay, great.
All right, guys, I'm going up. Let me know when this is.
Tell God I say hello.
If you see Jimmy Neutron, tell him what's up.
He goes directly up into a bunch of power lines. We're just like, bye.
All right, what do you guys think? Is that a good height?
Higher!
Go higher.
It feels unsafe, but
I don't think it's unsafe.
all right, let's start with a heavy object and a light object. I'm gonna throw them off here and see if even over this distance, they will still accelerate together and land at the same time.
Will deliciousness play a factor?
I highly doubt it, but the carbonation level may play a factor in whether they are going to explode when they hit. Are you guys ready? You think they're gonna land at the same time or what?
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna explode?
No!
My guess is the LaCroix will explode, but the Shasta Pop will not.
Sometimes the Shasta Pop will surprise you.
You think the can's gonna explode?
Yeah.
All right, I have done my best to make them as angry as possible. Are you guys ready?
Yeah!
In 3, 2, 1. Oh!
They both exploded! That went right over us. The cap completely blew up. That is gone. The LaCroix also split. Can't tell where that was. Oh, it's right there. Yep. Right there. Yeah, get it. That's nice. That's
peach.
Oh yeah, it's peach. Get the peach. This is very strange.
This is a different kind of show now.
We were very lucky. That Shasta went right over us.
Yeah, man.
That was like a bullet. I hope we got that in slow-mo.
I feel like the LaCroix hit
Faster.
faster.
Yeah.
You think the LaCroix hit first?
I really can't remember. I'd have to review the tapes.
We have to go to the tape, yeah, but that was pretty awesome either way.
Yeah, the LaCroix hit just before.
Could have been my fault at the top here.
But they should fall at the same rate.
They should accelerate at the
They
same
accelerate
rate.
at the same rate. So there was nothing weird about how those fell. Those fell pretty normally.
Those fell normally, so now I'm gonna try new experiment which involves a weight at the end of a chain.
Ha, look, he's dropping my ex-wife.
dead weight.
What I'm gonna do is drop both of these identical free weights at the same time. But obviously, this one is connected to a chain, which forms a loop, a U, and then is connected up to the scissor lift up here. My question to you is, if I let them go exactly at the same time, which one's gonna hit that mat first?
The free one.
You'd think the chain would weigh it down more.
I mean, everything should, regardless of mass, accelerate down at the same rate. So the free weight lands first.
Yes.
Free weight lands first is my guess.
Are you guys all agreed?
I think they're the same.
Okay, on the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1.
Same.
Same, that was exactly the same.
Wow.
It was pretty good. We're suffering from a height issue here. It should be the chain one that lands first. The reason why the chain one should hit first is because if you imagine like the U in the chain on this side is falling, the chain on the other side is still, so it slows down as it goes around that bend. It's getting pulled up. But that force up translates to a force down at the end of the chain that pulls that weight down faster. It's like a whip effect. So if you throw the whip out and then you pull back, you actually snap that tip around faster than everything else is accelerating. So, final demo up here. We've seen what a little slinky will do, but what will a big slinky do? Do you think that whole slinky is gonna stay stretched out until it fully collapses?
I hope so, that'd be cool.
You think the bottom's gonna move?
I mean, if it's anything like the other slinky, then no, I don't see why size would actually affect that.
I don't know yet. I didn't see the other one.
What do you think is gonna happen when I let go?
I think it's probably just gonna like go straight down and it wouldn't like move in any kind of way.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
In 3, 2, 1.
Yes! It's so weird to just watch the bottom and just see it floating there.
When I first saw this, I thought it was like defying gravity. It seemed really, really strange. But after thinking about it, I realized that when you first are lowering the slinky down, it spreads out really nicely such that each coil is supporting the entire weight of everything beneath it.
Oh.
So then when I let go and you ask like, why isn't this coil dropping yet? It's because the coil above it is still stretched out. So it's still supporting everything below its weight. So it's like dominoes. You gotta wait till this one collapses and then it releases the tension on the one beneath it and so on all the way down.
It's a trickle down effect,
It
literally.
is a trickle down effect, absolutely.
This one works.
This one actually works.
Nice.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
You know what
The top actually hit it before the bottom.
The top gets going really fast because the top actually accelerates faster than gravity. That's the crazy thing. Because it's being pulled from below, it accelerates faster than normal free-falling objects.
That's so insane. Woo! That is the trippiest thing. Like, that is so weird to watch. All right, guys, what did we learn today?
I relearned all my stuff from science class that I used to love, about 9.8 meters per second acceleration.
Nice. And I learned that I don't trust slinkies. They don't apply to logic, and I don't like that.
Can you believe it?
Derek, thank you so much for coming on and
Yeah, it was a
teaching us amazing things. Guys, make sure to subscribe to his channel, Veritasium. A lot of great stuff there. He clearly knows what he's doing. And comment down below what other experiments we should do. We'll see you later. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Okay, great and awesome.
Yeah, some slinky stunt tank.
Yep, she'll fix those. She'll fix those.
Thanks again to NHTSA, reminding us to drive sober or get pulled over.